Hey Nova Nation, I'm Victoria Newsome, bringing you the highlights from across Villanova Athletics. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Wildcat Rewind, presented by Friends of Nova. In the pool, the women's water polo team kicked off their season with an incredible 4-0 performance, outscoring opponents 62-23 as they hosted the Wildcat Invite here on campus. Starting on Saturday, Villanova finished in their first match of the week against Gannon. The Cats pulled away with a 16-8 win. Gracin Kerry made 15 saves, while Emily McKenzie led with 4 goals. Later that day, they beat Iona 17-5. Kerry recorded another 15 saves and 2 assists, while freshman Layla Canales and Riley Hall combined for 7 goals. On Sunday, they faced Mount St. Mary's and won 12-6. Kerry made 9 saves and 2 steals, and Hall starred with 5 goals. And lastly, they sealed the weekend beating Mercyhurst 17-4. Everyone on the roster got involved, and Kerry's 6 saves gave her 15 career wins. That's 5th in program history. Coach Michael Gordon celebrated the team's depth and balanced effort heading into the Bruno Invitational. Now, let's dive into a conversation with junior Gracin Kerry, who made key contributions to the performance this weekend. Kerry made an impressive 44 saves, along with 3 steals and 3 assists. And Gracin joins us right now. Congratulations. 44 saves over the weekend. She had a stellar time. Can you just share a little bit into the insight of how you prepare mentally, especially when you have multiple games in one day?
I usually like to really get in the zone. I have my certain playlist. I'm very superstitious when it comes to games. And honestly, I really motivate myself by thinking about teams last year. We watch film, just all getting in my head, knowing my game plan, and just really focusing. I like to not have any outside distractions. So, yeah.
I love that. So could you share maybe some of those key playlists, some music you like to listen to that gets you ready and locked in?
I'm a huge house fan, so that's like my entire playlist. Yeah, that's basically all it is. Dom Dalla.
That's awesome. And on a team standpoint, so how important is it to be locked in as a goalkeeper and also be involved with the offense and also stay focused on your side of the pool as well?
I have to trust that my team's going to execute on offense because obviously I'm not involved in that, but I always like to be engaged. I'm always looking, and also whatever happens on offense is directly going to affect what's going to happen on defense. So I'm always cheering for my teammates, letting them know the clock and if somebody's behind them, things like that, but being engaged so that when defense does come, I'm ready.
That's awesome. And what is a message you want to share with the Cats about water polo at Villanova or just in your experience overall?
Come out and watch our games. It's a really interesting sport. I know it's not a huge sport here, but it is really fun. It's unlike really any other sport, and you'll have a good time if you come.
Good luck, and can't wait to see you there.
Thank you.
In women's hoops, Villanova fell to number 6 UConn 100-57 Wednesday night at Gamble Pavilion. But the Cats shook that off real fast by hopping back into the win column on Saturday, beating Xavier 67-52 at home. To seal the win, Jasmine Basco led all scorers with 25 points on 9 of 14 shooting, while Maddie Weber tallied 15 points and Ryan Allen had a season-high 10 points. Danae Carter also finished with 9 points and a season-best 14 rebounds. With 29 third-quarter points, the Cats were on fire, cruising over the Musketeers. Next, they face Marquette on Sunday at 2 p.m. Moving into men's hoops, number 10 ranked Marquette showcased their lockdown defense to establish a first-half lead over Villanova, and then held off a series of comeback bids from the Cats to post an 87-74 win on Friday night. On the bright side, Jordan Longino went off with a new career high, delivering 27 points and 5 assists with just 1 turnover. The Cats will rest, recharge, and prepare for Wells Fargo to play Creighton on Saturday at 1 p.m. On the indoor track, Villanova men's and women's teams came to impress at the Penn 10 Elite meet at the Ott Center on Saturday. Junior distance runner Marco Langen took center stage in the mile, securing an epic win and a photo finish. Langen dove across the line, finishing 3 minutes and 54.6 seconds, edging out his teammate Liam Murphy, who finished 3 minutes and 54.61 seconds. Their times ranked 4th and 5th nationally, and Langen's personal best broke his previous record of 3 minutes and 56.24 seconds from last year. Redshirt freshman Bailey Habler won the 3K while running 7 minutes and 49.53 seconds, the 10th fastest time nationally and the 9th fastest in Villanova history. Senior Devin Converse set a personal best with 7 minutes and 56.65 seconds, now ranked 35th nationally. Sophomore Ethan Walls posted a personal best 49.04 seconds in the 400 meter, and the 4x400 relay team clocked a season best 3 minutes and 16.51 seconds, ranking 2nd in the Big East. Senior Tristan Bolinski recorded 16.91 meters in the weight throw and 14.88 meters in the shot put. In the women's highlights, seniors Emma McGill in the mile and Margaret Carroll in the 3K both excelled with personal bests. Freshman Rosie Shea made her indoor debut in the 800 meter, and senior Alex Payne finished 8th in the weight throw. The Cats will compete at the Penn State National Open next weekend. The Villanova women's swimming and diving team grabbed 2 wins on Saturday, defeating Duquesne and West Virginia. The men's team fell to West Virginia also that weekend. Some of the top performers included Patrick Casey, who set a personal best in the 1,650 free, finishing 2nd. Next up, we have Perry Gagowitz, who placed 2nd in the women's 1,650 free. And then Riley Kudlak, a sophomore, won the 200 free, the 50 free, and the 100 free. Then Justin Nowicki won the 200 fly, and Megan Tiernan took 2nd in the 200 fly and 1st in the 200 IM. Riley Kudlak earned Big East Female Athlete of the Week after her impressive 3 first-place finishes. The men's team will compete at Drexel on January 31st before both teams participate in their Sprint Fest on Saturday. In Villanova tennis, the women's team earned their first win of the season, defeating Bucknell 4-1, while the men's team fell to Delaware 4-0. The women's team will be back in action on Friday at Lehigh, and the men's will be there next week to face BYU on February 7th. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of the Wildcat Rewind presented by Friends of Nova. Make sure to come out, support Villanova Athletics this week, and as always, go Cats!